Howdy, hey babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Evie, Aswiti. Today we're gonna talk about the obvious. I'm back on Instagram. After 1.5 years, I wanted to have this video just be like a chit chat of what I always be talking about, which is just my opinions and me changing my mind to go back on the gram and to be on the grid from being off the grid. I think that if you watched my last video about my Kenya trip, I realized that I was afraid of being seen at some point when it came to my experiences of being an online influencer, content creator, what have you. And it came to a point where I had to make a decision of, do I want to be a content creator? Do I want to nurture my community? Do I want to create community? Or not. Not to say that I have to be on Instagram for that, but I was starting to actually miss interacting with people on Instagram. Mainly folks that look up to me and feel inspired by my content. I would always have like people that know me in real life tell me that when they post me on their stories or their pages, when I was off Instagram, be like, oh, is she on YouTube or TikTok? I feel like I recognize her face or something like that. And it kind of like had those small nudges of like, dang, like maybe this break, which I thought was gonna be permanent, to be honest, is actually a good sign that I'm probably ready to go back and be on my own terms and to actually treat social media as a business, but also as me being a personality, be able to connect more with community and my audience a bit more than I would on YouTube. And to be honest, I think at this point in my life, I'm ready. And I'm at a point where I'm okay with not treating YouTube or content creation as a hobby anymore, but as something that is part of my life and something that will give me a livelihood that doesn't feel like work. I think Instagram now is not what I found it to be when I left. Like it's something that I could actually not lose my mind off of anymore. Like I don't really feel like I'm losing my mind being on the gram. I've been on the gram since like late December when I came back from Kenya. At this point, I'm just like, I'm happy with the break that I took. I mean, 1.5 years is a long time. Some people do really long times without social media, but not being on Instagram, only doing YouTube when I would post here when it would be convenient for my lifestyle. It was great, but I kind of feel like at this turn in my life and also what I discovered about myself during my trip to Kenya, it just kind of showed that I need to come back and I need to be that girl to the fullest, you know? And I think I just heard my purse in the corner, like the chain kind of fall, and that scared the mess out of me. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this, but at least you know I'm a real human being, and that like really scared me. Anyway, back to the program. At this point, I think, you know, that really scared me. Maybe it was a sign that what I was saying was something shaking the table, you know what I mean? I'm at a point right now where my trip to Kenya really meant a lot to me, and being back into the States and into my life just meant I needed like take this content creation thing full throttle, like full throttle. I was traveling internationally and I had actual airport staff that didn't know me from Adam recognized me from social media. Not even from my YouTube stuff, but just like from my old TikTok content that went viral, or like maybe like pictures or different things that float around the internet. You know how that goes. And I was so shook that me as a private citizen traveling, someone recognized my face, and this person spoke life into me that you need to like keep going and put more of yourself out there. Like don't be afraid of being a creator. And I'm just sitting here like, dang, like I'm so humbled that you're giving more to me than just checking in my luggage right now. But it's encouraging. And at this point, I'm in the era of encouragement. I'm in the era of being seen. And I'm in the era of who's gonna stop me? That's the era I'm in right now. It doesn't mean that if you want to take a social media break or if you want to delete Instagram, don't do it. It just means that do what's best for you in the season that you're in and get rid of distractions and delays that are preventing you from your goals. I know for me and my mental health at the time that I left Instagram, it was not good for me and I needed to take that break because I learned so much about myself so much about myself just taking that time off of the gram and understanding like, what am I posting for? What's my vision? What's my purpose? I didn't have that direction fully clear back then as a content creator, but now I am fully aware and fully in scope with what I'm supposed to do as a content creator and how I serve my audience, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and of course in real life. It was a good break. 1.5 years is a lot, you know, I'm proud of me. But in the same scope, I just think it's time for me to fully fly and to be a bird, you know? Be a bird that is spreading her wings and really is taking this all the way. Not lukewarm, but all the way. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, my links are below or it's on the screen here. I do want to thank every single one of you that have been a part of this journey with me, like my YouTube friends and YouTube like lover girls and gentlemen that have commented on my posts. I feel like it's kind of hard for me to get to know y'all a bit more because YouTube is like just comments and it's just a different culture where it's just meant for like watching videos and entertainment, but not really getting to know you or myself. So I feel like I can compartmentalize what image I want to post on YouTube, but then have another side of me on Instagram and then have another side of me like on TikTok and vice versa, while still doing what I love, which is creating, but also being able to have that balance between my offline life and my online life. In the era of doing whatever you want, that's okay. Thanks so much for watching this video. I love you so much. Once again, always remember that you glow for a living because you're lit from within, beyond skin deep. Bye y'all.